Good morning, everybody. It's Chris Fisher, also known as the Blind Woodson here. I hope you are all having an absolutely fantastic day. I just thought I would share with you something a bit different, something that I've been getting back into lately. And I'm a huge music fan and an audiophile, always have been. The first album I ever bought that really started my journey was Replicas by Gary Newman and Tubeway Army. When that album came out in the late 70s, it was the first proper album that I bought, obviously on vinyl back in the day, and it just transported me to this whole new amazing world, of Mac men and robots and androids, and it just sounded amazing. So that's where the journey started, and I've never ever, released that grip on amazing music. Been to dozens and dozens of live concerts, but I thought I would share with you today just some of my thoughts about being blind and appreciating music, and also appreciating home theatre. So I'll talk about the music side first, really, and what my system here. So the basic system is a Cambridge Audio A1 version 2, 2.0 probably, integrated amplifier. So that, even though it's not the loudest amplifier in the world, it's a great little amp. I love it. It's clear, and of course, given a huge budget, would I love something like a Macintosh or a NAD? Yeah, of course I would. Some of the great names out there, money is always an option. So I really love the sound of the Cambridge A1, and it's absolutely beautiful, and it's clear, and I appreciate it so much, and I'm grateful for having it. I would like to upgrade to the Denon PMA 600 NE in the future, but until I can get the funds together for that, it's going to be a while. But anyway, the amp and the CD player were originally part of a package I got from Richer Sounds, which is a huge sort of like retail online outlet for home cinema and audio, and they sell some great stuff. And if you've got a store near you, which you should have, because there's flipping loads all around the country, go in. Such a great company, so kind and helpful, and they really do look after you. Knowledgeable staff, and most of the staff have worked there for years. And it's that they still do the whole, if it's raining, you'll get an umbrella so you don't get your new purchases wet as you carry them out to your car. But I'll get onto my recent purchase from Richer Sounds in a moment. But it's a Sony CDP, I think it's an XE220, something like that. So yeah, I hope let's just, what was it? Yeah, I'm sure it was a CDP XE220. Yeah, I struggle sometimes, but anyway. On the top, actually, just starting from the top, it's a Samsung Blue Disc player, and that is the ES300. So with the Blu-ray player on the top and the Denon AVR 2000 AVRX 2400H on the bottom, that provides a real great immersive experience for me. So when I'm just listening to music through stereo, I'm using the Cambridge Audio amplifier and the CD player, and my new front speakers, which are, ta-da, there's one there, and there's one over there. Just got them towed in a little, and they're Wharfdale Diamond 230s, which I absolutely love. I'm going to play some copyright-free music here on YouTube in a moment, and yes, you're not going to hear the full quality through just the microphone on my phone here, but absolutely wonderful. I am in love with them. They have the woven Kevlar bass and mid-range driver with the 1-inch soft dome tweeter on top. Come supplied with really nifty, now see if I can get down here, some real nifty spikes, and the base of the speakers is pre-drilled for these, so the spikers screw in nice and easy. And then they have these little metal, almost cupped out discs with rubber pads underneath, so you know, enhance the sound quality. And if you don't know, the Diamond series here, the 230 anyway, the bass port is the gap around the bottom. So it has a gap. So you can place these quite close to the wall without any adverse effects on the bass. They're not ported on the front or the rear. So it's ported through the bottom, that gap you see. And these are supported by my old speakers, which is a set of Mission 700s. So they were my main speakers, and when I got the Wharfedale Diamond 230s, they've been relegated to the surrounds now. So it is running in full 5.1. It's a Yamaha centre speaker, and the subwoofer, it's an active Yamaha P201 subwoofer. So absolutely loving what I've got at the moment, and of course we'd always love bigger and better, but I've been listening to Steve Guttenberg, the audiophiliac, a lot, and you know, such an amazing guy with such a huge wealth of knowledge. He used to sell high-end audio in New York City, Brooklyn, Manhattan. So I've been listening to him a lot, and yeah, I don't want to chase, you know, just for the sake of it, you know, the dearest, most cutting edge system that I can. With what I got, do I really enjoy the music, and for me, does it sound great? Yes, it does. I am so happy with it, and the imaging and the soundstage provided by the speakers and my equipment, it's great. And with the Denon AVR, with being blind, when we are listening to a movie, obviously it makes it so much more immersive for me. And when, you know, character voices or vehicles or sound effects are coming from a certain direction, it lets me work out mentally, and I can form that mental picture where the characters and the vehicles and this, that and the other are on the screen for a sighted person are located. So it makes it much more realistic, much more immersive. So if you know, you are blind and, you know, you really love listening to your films yet, and you haven't yet either got an audio video receiver or even a good quality sound bar, I'd consider it, you know, for giving you a much better immersive experience. And Nicola's just bought me this, the skull that you should be seeing over there, as a bit of a tidy for the remote controls, and I've got my Sony headphones on there, just nice and tidy. So yes, I am loving it, really loving it. I'm going to do more videos about my love of audio and things, obviously always bearing in mind copyright infringements. I don't want to get any copyright strikes. But I'm just going to press play now. So initially you're going to hear, because the telly's set up for the blind and visually impaired, I'm just going to press play. Now I've got to remember where I put the remote control. Any ideas, folks? Where did I put the remote control? Found it. It's just back here out of the way. So, play. That's Bamba, my amazing guide dog. Sat over there, always by my side. You alright, Bamba?
Video progress bar 9 minutes, 51 seconds at 11 hours, 59 minutes, 59 seconds, pause.
So there you go, that's just how my TV system works. Running Amazon Fire TV, so it's voice operated through the remote, so I can just request music, apps, movies. Absolutely great. And I'm going to be listening to that later. So yeah, I love my system. I love it, love it, love it. I can't say how much I love it. But yeah, stay tuned to hear more from me as I talk about my love for music and what it means to me. Yeah, I couldn't live without music. Really couldn't. Love it. So anyway, folks, have a great day. Bye for now.